Welcome, your war chief is back with another epic video. Hi, my name's Peebee, but you lovely people are more than welcome to call me Peebs. Today we're going to talk about why I think the Burning Crusade DLCs are not a bad thing. Yeah, no, that's exactly what we're going to talk about. There is one thing wrong with them. We'll save that for last, but for the most part, they're good. Yeah. Before that, though, if you're into this kind of stuff or just nerdy stuff in general, well, listen, you're in the right spot. Hit that subscribe button because we tend to do nerdy here pretty well. All of my socials are in the description box down below. I'm an easy person to get a hold of. Warchief Peeps on everything, including Twitch, so there's some live streaming. There's some live streaming on this channel too, so definitely easy to get a hold of. Back to the topic at hand, though. If you want to know what I think the Burning Crusade DLC is a good thing, stick around. We're jumping into it right now. I'm going to be very honest with you right now. I am fully aware that a lot of people will be shaking their fists at me during the most part of this video. It's okay to disagree. Friends disagree all the time. And I'm perfectly aware that I'm going against the grain and this isn't the popular opinion. So we may as well start here. I think the character cloning service is a good idea. I also think it's a good idea to be a payable service. Yeah, think about it. It is not an easy feat to have your character on two different servers cloned at one time without breaking shit. Fair statement? And a paid transaction ensures that the players that are doing it are serious about it. It's a win-win. I understand the logic behind it. Sorry. Now this one might ruffle a few feathers, but let's look at the facts. Blizzard's top competitors have a much larger item or DLC shop. That's a fact. We also know, as a fact, that the DLC brings in huge profits. In most games, this is their major source of income. And it blows game sale prices out of the water. Blizzard is no exception to this. And this part may offend a few. But transmogs and mounts do not affect the game in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't change what you already know. Zero impact. There, I said it. So if people want to pay to ride a pretty thing, or have a pretty toy, or have pretty footsteps that are all glowy and green, knock yourself out. I really don't see an issue here. The issue I do have is in the grand scheme of things. It's more of where the gaming industry is. But this is also what keeps the price of games low in comparison to the market and where it has been in the past. So it's icky, but it's what's keeping the market going. And honestly, this is a whole other topic for a whole other video. But if it's something you guys are interested in, I'm definitely happy to dive in. Don't you worry. I know. This one's controversial too. Back in my day, if you wanted a second character, you had to grind X amount of dozens of hours. You had to be hardcore. No one had them except my couple of guildmates that were hardcore. We get it. It's not what it used to be. I'm not going to argue with that. There's nothing to argue. What I will say is that these boosts will get more players into Burning Crusade. It will. Whether it's bringing you joy to level alts, or it's your buddy from work who wants to play with you, walk into Hellfire Peninsula with you. The boosts aren't totally a bad thing. They're not a bad thing in retail. They aren't making you better at the game. They're not breaking the game. It just brings you to the content of the expansion they're releasing. I understand the criticism of wanting it the way it was. Just the way you played it when you were X age. I get it. I do. So as you can see, I have no issues with the boosts at all. But wait, I did say there was one thing that I wasn't down with, and it's a big one. What the fuck, Blizz? Like, what? Wow. $35 USD to clone your character. There's gonna be 40 something CAD per character. Classic's been out for a while. You probably have more than one. What the fuck? $70 for the big Kahuna package. 70. And then $40 for the little one. I mean, I am pretty easy to get on board with stuff. I am pretty easy to look over things. Look, I was on board with the actual content. But goddamn, Blizz, that's robbery. $70? Shadowlands cost less. And yes, I know, you get a free mount, you get a free game time, this is a free expansion. This is like paying $99 for this big coin package in, like, I don't know, Candy Crush. As you see, I don't play mobile games either. What the fuck? You know, if that cloning service was $15, you could probably get most players on board with it and would use it. I would highly debate you'd make more money by putting it at that price. The big boy package? Why can't she be 50? I mean, 50 is still steep. Don't get me wrong. But seriously, I honestly believe that they took the price as high as your consumers are willing to pay and fucking put that in overdrive. This is gross. You had a good idea, you had decent products, and you fucking blew it. Now, let's be real. They probably won't adjust the price at this point. They've already had their predictions for the next few quarters out. They have goals in mind. It's probably staying there. But on this one, you have control. You, person watching, the player. Yes. Vote with your dollars. Simply put, if you disagree with that being a unreal price for a package of DLC, don't buy it. That simple. I won't. The reality is, for big companies to change their pricing model, they need to see numbers saying that it failed or that they didn't reach targets. That's when sales will come out. That's when they'll try other tactics to regain that lost revenue. Only at that point, when they see a dip in the numbers, will they actually look at adjusting things, in my opinion. And that's just business. But legit, other than the price, I was on board. 100%. I really didn't think any of it was bad. Seriously. But the question's now on to you. What do you think of the recent DLC announcement for TBC? Let me know in the comments section down below. If you like this video, give me a big old thumbs up. If you didn't, well, cool. Be honest with me. I'm a big girl. I can handle it. And bonus points if you tell me why you didn't like it. Feedback is the best way to improve. And if you like Warcraft, you like Dungeons and Dragons, me, or just nerdy stuff in general, hit that subscribe button. And while you're down there, ring that bell. That way you'll get notifications for all my upcoming videos. And yes, that bell will go off on Wednesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, where we are right here playing Warcraft. It's like a mini LAN party. We game, we chat, we get nerdy. It's exactly what you'd expect from me, let's be real. And if you made it this far, I'm going to leave my last video up here. It's a look at what's grinding my gears about the new Torghast layout. It's a pretty solid video. It's very constructive, even though the title and thumbnail is a little strong. I will admit that. Alright, well thanks so much for being here. Have a legendary day, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Bye! Bliss thinks we're made of money. Do I look like I'm made of money? Oh shit. I've become my parents. Uh-oh.